Good morning, Mr. Paez-Gonzalez. Mr. Paez-Gonzalez, you're charged with an indecent.
And just like that, the stakes are clear. Repeat offenses mean way harsher penalties. Do you think a $4,000 fine is enough for something this serious?
Exposure with a previous conviction. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Okay.
Officers were dispatched to an apartment complex in Harris County, Texas. The complaining witness stated that he observed the defendant naked in the apartment pool and asked him to leave.
This is jaw-dropping. Not only is the defendant caught in the act, but he continues even in front of law enforcement. What does that say about self-control or lack of it?
The complaining witness stated he later observed the defendant naked while sitting on a patio bench while masturbating. When officers arrived on scene, the defendant continued masturbating while in the officer's presence.
Notice how the judge is warning him bond isn't just a get out of jail card. Mess around, and it can skyrocket beyond reach. Smart move or risky gamble.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case, Mr. Paez-Gonzalez. If I test you for drugs and alcohol, what are you going to test positive for? I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, you're going to test positive for. You're to come right back. If you fail to come back, I'm going to revoke your bond, and I'm going to make it high. Do you understand? Hey, Vic.
Yes.
I'm sending him for a drug test.
Okay.
And then when he comes back, we'll appoint him someone. But you are to come right back after your drug test. Do you understand? Okay. Head on over that way.
Right this way.
We still need to do a whole host of conditions after the fact, but we'll do it after the drug test. This is his 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth. I would be remiss to think that. Come on up. Yes, of course. Hi. Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thanks for asking.
Thanks for coming.
I just wanted to have take my son to work day and introduce him to.
How are you? How old are you? Great. Have you ever been to court before? What do you think? It's a lot of fun. You know why? Because we work hard, but at the same time, we eat a bunch of candy. Do you like candy? You want some? Oh, I have so much candy that I can help you with. I've got. This is one of my favorites. So I have that too. How about some? Do you like Sour Patch Kids? That's a hype too. This is the best part of the job. You work hard, you study hard, you can do whatever you want to make it you cannot. That's all I know is you can't. That's what it's about. Eat candy all day and have fun. I hope you have fun, and you're welcome to come out at the same time, perhaps later, when that's all done, you can show the jail too. So look at the jail. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take a while, but yeah.
We're here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Good morning, Mr. Balance. So your lawyers are bringing you, or your lawyer is bringing you out here because she's asking me to set you a bond. I don't know. I don't know anything about you. My main concern are two. Number one, are you a danger to our public? Number two, if you are not a danger, are you going?
Where things take a darker turn, fake 911 calls about killing an officer. Not only is this illegal, it's a direct threat to public trust. Imagine the chaos if law enforcement had believed this.
To go back. Both of those are evidenced by how you look on paper, what kind of criminal history you have. When is the last time you've gotten in trouble? If so, we'll go into that now and determine all these questions.
At this time, the state's asking for no bond. It doesn't have any criminal history, but we are concerned about the facts surrounding this charge.
Okay.
He wanted out of Polk County, Florida, and I do have the probable cause on this one.
Ish.
On or about October 7th, 2024, the defendant made two separate calls to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. In their first call, the defendant alleged that he had dispatched or killed a police officer, and he asked to take the officer's vehicle to return it to the sheriff's office. After refusing to provide more info to the call taker, defendant then stated he would dump the car in a canal. During his second call to the sheriff's office, the defendant questioned how often the sheriff's office calls to check on their officers, and how long it would take for them to know that one guy had not called in and was in a problem. The defendant stated that his line of questions was for him. Sheriff's office conducted a countrywide well-being check on the deputies and officers and found none to be harmed. Under these exigent circumstances, the defendant was then traced back by ID and phone carrier as well as caller ID. The FBI had previously ID'd defendant in January of 2024 as having made several threats about killing law enforcement officers on YouTube video, which I have those statements if you want to hear them. But defendant had also made several calls to other jurisdictions, including Kentucky and Tampa, that he had drowned or killed deputies. So we are concerned about the danger.
So he's made similar calls in other states as well? Was he living in those states? Just calls from Florida?
So he called Kentucky. He also called Tampa. The YouTube comments he left in January 2024 did ask suggestions of what state to shoot a cop. We're concerned about the facts around it.
Cross-state threats, YouTube rants, and multiple calls. This isn't looking like a one-time mistake. Do you think someone like this should ever get bond?
When did this happen? So is it a 2B? Was he charged and then fled?
So the offense happened earlier this month on October 7th. It was issued.
Wow, that's 4 days ago.
Issued October 8th.
Was he here? Was he over there? It just randomly called a different county in Florida? Just
The address they have for him is in Florida.
say it again?
The address that they have for him is in Delray Beach, Florida. I can also call you if you need him, but
Being what's going on in Florida now, how long is it going to even take to get them over here to get him?
I mean, we'd be setting him out for 14 days, so it'd be 2 weeks.
I know that you're setting him out for 2 weeks, but are they going to have the manpower to even come get him at that time? I think that there's a lot of other priorities. There's still millions of people without power. Right. And that adds it. So I'm going to presume that they're not going to get him in 14 days. They're going to want an extension at their minimum. So I don't know, Sonia. It's just.
Bond has been set on one of the two charges. The charge they're not going to set a bond until he actually makes the first appearance.
What was the bond set at? Do you know?
5,000 on one case, and the other case is 0 bond.
Yeah, no bond until he has his first appearance on the.
Are they? They're both felonies, I would presume.
Yes, a felony 2 in the public. Jay says the sheriff's office is open and should let us know within a day or two if they can.
What do you do with yourself these days, Mr. Warren?
I work for a company that hosts events. I'm a facilitator trainer. I train automotive salespeople on new products for different companies. I travel, they travel me, we set up a big event, like for Toyota, for instance, they bring out all the regional salespeople, and then we make presentations presenting the new products, have them drive the cars. May I add something or
Sure.
I did live in Florida. I know I had a bad night with all this stuff. I got divorced about a year ago before I moved up here. This was
Don't talk about the cases.
okay. I understand. They informed me, but I'm not a danger. I don't have a record. I don't have any ill will, or whatever happened was a one-off. I understand. I did acquire counsel so that I can resolve this issue. I have no intention of harming. I've asked for extensions for work and everything so that I can go down and take care of this. I will get myself down, even if it means waiting a little bit or dealing with the problems with the hurricane. I can.
Do you have any weapons?
No, nothing. One bedroom apartment. Yeah.
Is there any way to search if someone has a weapon, a registered weapon, somehow through a database? You know, when you buy a weapon,
I know it goes to the ATF, but there is not.
Is there a way?
There's an ATF report you can draft it, but it takes a while to get back to it. It's not like an instant thing, like ALC, ICTC.
You know, I want to make sure that he doesn't have any weapons.
He also has conditions requested by law enforcement officers not to have that.
I know that, but I want to know, does he have any weapons at his disposal? If we let him out, he's going to go harm someone. I mean, it scares me. How long do you think we can know whether he has any registered weapons or not?
Sometimes it takes weeks, Judge. It depends on the investigator, who they know at ATF that can draft a report. It's really, there's no time frame.
Dave says that he can look up the firearm if you give him a second. He also said it's not a one-off and that FBI had him in January 2024.
Say it again?
He also says that it's not a one-off since the FBI had him in January of 2024 earlier for the YouTube comments. And Polk County had the call just earlier this month.
So it's 3 different places.
Well, he wanted to hear from Polk County on this one. He did have that earlier event in January 2024 for FBI.
I mean, it's scary that, you know, the good thing is that they'll be here within 2 weeks to get.
The judge leaves it hanging, a classic cliffhanger moment. But the real question is, should dangerous speech online be treated the same as action in real life?
I understand that this really scares me. I mean, this is not a one-off. You're making YouTube comments. Now you're making actual phone calls that allegedly that you're, you know, killed an officer.
If I made a comment on a YouTube, it was something.
I
understand something I saw that made me angry possibly, but not having to do. I understand.
Don't. If it was a one-off, perhaps, but over and over, and so let me think about it, and I want to know if you have any.